Cheers, you guys, to this shit show that's about to happen.
Woo!
Sancha.
It's the only kind of show I do.
It's not dead.
Hell yeah.
That was a lot.
Yep.
Refreshment.
That was a mouthful.
Oh, that was a butt ton.
All right, let's do this.
No, this is already a bad start.
Woo!
I'm nauseous.
Woo! All right. You want to do a fade out?
Don't kick my shit. Hey, everybody. That was way too
fast.
aggressive.
That was too fast.
Hey, everybody.
Slow it down, baby.
Welcome to another episode of Best of Five featuring myself.
And myself.
We got some special guests here today, you guys, and we have a different format that if you're watching, you can see this. If you're listening to this, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no one miss.
We got Shaughnessy and Eric Fisher.
Hello.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Shaughnessy McDaniel.
It was like you made
And
it sound
Eric
like
Fisher.
they're married and or brothers.
Oh, they brothers. I mean, they might as well be, right?
Just two brothers.
Two brothers.
Yeah, so thank you guys again for joining us, man. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I like how I'm like reaching because I got long arms and shit. Which one's the button that Eric has to push when it's time?
The bottom, the pink one.
There's multiple that are cut. This one, though,
Yes,
right?
that one, the pink one. That's why I was like, maybe
just test
color.
it out real quick just to make sure you got it.
That's going to be loud.
Oh, wait, hold on. There.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so you're the button guy now.
All right.
Awesome.
You're in charge of the buttons today, sir.
Oh, shit, my phone's over there. But we'll grab that later.
Yeah, go. I'll make Shaughnessy grab it later. How are you guys doing? It's been a minute.
Oh, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Well,
Welcome.
I shouldn't speak for Shaughnessy.
No, you should because he's your feature.
I am, the school year has started. It is the beginning of the school year. So, but I'm here and there are beverages.
There you go.
Yeah, his depression is going to go away pretty quickly.
The end of summer blues, per se.
No, it's like
That's all right. I usually start just getting so bored that both me and my wife want me to leave the house. So like it usually happens just
Get out of here.
Just about the right time. And then as soon as I'm about to just absolutely go insane, it'll be next summer. So
That's fair. That's
is it
fair.
possible for you to put this on your school's Facebook page so we can get more viewers?
no.
Yeah, I was
All
like,
right, no, just double checking.
I'm going to say fuck no.
Yeah, you know what he's going to say fuck them kids.
is that answer? He definitely didn't say that. That was G. That was Guillermo Astorga.
Yeah, fuck them
Social
kids.
Security number 1.
Oh, we found you. You're number one.
Gee, barely high school graduate.
I got a 2.7.
There you go.
No, fuck you guys.
Actually,
I was
that's
at a
not awful.
I was at 3.5, you dicks.
Woo.
Yeah, because they felt
Mine
bad
was
for you.
over a 4.0, and I was valedictorian, so kiss my grits.
You're valedictorian of your class?
Technically, yes.
Technically,
there was one person with a higher GPA, but they didn't speak at graduation, so I believe I am the
Oh,
valedictorian.
he was,
I'll
was
count
probably
that.
some Mexican kid who couldn't speak English.
No.
And then he's all like,
name,
over here.
Her name was Shelby, and she just wasn't flashy, and I was an attention-grabbing asshole.
Oh, yeah, because you were in the Troop 467. What was the
657.
657? I was
you're gonna rock
close.
your entire
You
time.
need-
Close.
Okay, yeah, I can do
He's
that.
going to rock with
Yeah,
his entire time.
the good old Greeley Central alma mater right
Well,
here.
okay,
Well,
so-
except for Eric. He went to some stupid-ass Fort Collins school. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fuck him. I'm glad it leaks. Anyways, real quick, why are you guys here?
Oh, yeah,
Y'all
why
just
are
showed
you
up and
so-
shit, so...
And we just walked in and we're like, beer?
yeah.
Yeah, we just
Just
follow your nose.
like a
you know,
bloodhound.
We're like some mix between we're like an Irish Toucan Sam.
Yeah, just follow the Fruit Loops, but instead of Fruit Loops,
Yeah,
it's
just-
One of those
Jameson.
cartoon, like, wafting fingers,
Yeah.
like, lifted us up.
And then,
by the
yeah,
nose.
you just, your
Yeah, like
whole,
a pie on the windowsill.
It's like as if you guys are like leprechauns looking for gold.
Wow.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
No?
Yes.
That it is.
So the thing that we are doing. So I finally managed. It took a while, but I convinced Eric to join the heavy metal project. That when I say I started, I don't mean alone.
There were other people.
It was all him by himself. I just imagine him just.
Well, I wasn't alone because Chris was in it for a hot minute.
Yeah. I laid
first-
down some EP tracks.
Yeah, on the first EP, you can hear.
And then I was going to play a
Chris's
show
bass
on Halloween, and they're like, nah. And I'm like, well, shit.
That got
See, I never got
Yeah,
it.
that got canceled. I don't remember what shows have been getting canceled a lot. I don't know if like you guys have experienced this, but like, man, like shows have just been. I feel like the reliability of bookings. Anyway, heavy metal.
They shouldn't be assaulting women. I don't know what to tell you. The shows. No, I can't say.
Oh, your Twitter canceled them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
I get your joke now.
There you go.
They're Twitter canceled.
I'll be here all week, you guys.
So we're we're prepping our new EP for the studio, and because
Okay, hold on. I want you to continue, but I love the fact that when you have those glasses on, you go like Macho Man Savage when you're talking. It's brother.
oh yeah,
He's like, yeah, we got DP going, brother.
yeah,
Sorry.
they do. These are kind of like I've never understood the concept of like a power accessory until I got these glasses.
That's fair. That's fair. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Because
sorry.
you're right, I do that. It's also because like this is usually what I put on before I have to, before I film like videos to promote stuff for our band, kind of like this.
It's Siege Perilous we've been talking about for a while.
Yeah,
The band's name is Siege Perilous.
Thank you for diverting us to the name. So we're working on our new EP, which is going to be quite crazy. It's called Creation's Call, leaning more into like kind of a full power metal sound. Like, I mean, this is Nightwish, Hammerfall, Blind Guardian, a bunch of other bands that you probably don't know of, but they're very big in Europe.
You're doing great, Sean. It's
Because we're fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy. Well, it's not a super popular subgenre here, I'm going to be honest, but
Not yet.
that's because those people are wrong and need to correct themselves
wrong,
by getting
yeah.
into power metal.
That's fair.
Dragon Force. I forgot. How did I forget Dragon? You let me forget Dragon Force, Eric. This is your fault. But yeah, so we're kickstarting for our new EP. We're really excited. We got 4 awesome tracks, and the Kickstarter's been going really well. We've been doing it 10 days, and we've almost hit our goal. We're actually only $189 away.
So you guys are going
Okay.
to donate shit because by the time this comes out, it's going to be
No.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we talked about actually promoting this stuff?
Oh, gotcha.
No,
Rolling with the call to action.
we actually have some stretch goals in mind. So even if we reach our goal, if donations keep coming in, we'll be able to do something even like a music video or something.
If you guys if you guys donate $1,000, they will both give you a hand job.
Same time?
Same time. It's like
I don't hear a no.
Remember playing that game? Remember playing that game when it's
mean-
like the hands go in and you just the hands keep on going into it?
Of course I
That's what you guys going to do with like jerking
Oh, like
someone.
when
Yeah.
you're- okay.
I mean, yeah, it's $1,000.
$1,000 though. Yeah, I might even join. You guys got to throw some my way though.
What if the,
Not hand job, just
what
like
if the
actual
company
money.
sponsored it and we both get it?
Oh, that's the double hand job.
Do we switch off?
Y'all
How
go
does that
skiing
work?
or what?
I mean, you still only get one hand job for the price, guys.
Oh, moguls. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do we like switch off halfway through? I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
you would just spend the $2,000. If you're going in, go for it whole hog.
Yeah, all
Literally.
right.
No, we just go half shot, but it's technically.
If you make this complicated, it's going to be Mark that's doing it. So that's our drummer.
Anyways,
Okay, that's
so-
1,500 right there.
Mark's gonna watch this and be like, "Were you volunteering me for hand jobs?"
Yeah, he's
Yes.
a drummer. He should have
he-
the best rhythm.
Mark
That's
expects
true.
it.
Yeah. That's,
Jesus Christ, we
yeah.
haven't even got to the first subject. So, real quick,
How long did we make it?
real quick, we're
I wanted
gonna
a single roll mic. Never mind.
we're gonna have the Jesus Christ, no, stop it. We're gonna make sure we put the link on for you guys to donate as well. Like I said, even if they reach their goal, make sure you guys fucking donate and shit because you need to support local shit. But before we continue,
Sorry, can
we
I say this?
must-
I want the paradiddle diddle. That's a drummer joke. Left, right, left, right. That's a Never mind.
Oh, nice.
Mark will get it.
It's a good button.
Yeah.
no, is it this one? Nope, that's not you one. That's the
There,
one.
okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that button.
So
You
before
for having 8 buttons, you set them up quite well.
it's the way it was set up.
Yeah, that's all stock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it's funny now because TikTok made stock sounds cool, so we just roll with it.
sweet.
I didn't know that you don't have a TikTok.
I didn't know
Maybe you do have a
TikTok. I
TikTok. You secretly have a TikTok, don't you?
Find my secret talk.
I have one, but well, the band has one.
Nope.
doesn't-
It's on the record. All right.
Well,
so before we
I'm
get
the only
started,
one who makes anything. Well,
So
I
it
mean,
is-
other people show up and help me make stuff for it, but
so
nobody else has posted a thing to TikTok. It's not doing great.
as we move on to the first subject, because Jesus Christ, this is the longest intro we've had to this so far. That's okay though. We're cool with it. We're gonna take a shot of Malort because we need to.
Oh, I mean, ooh.
Oh,
I don't know what I meant for. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna pour them, and you guys enjoy them.
Here.
It's a good thing that I can drink anything.
Don't smell it.
Here we go.
Oh, that was a good
It sounds.
There you go.
The sound
This is-
sounds good.
This is for the audio audience who can't actually hear.
Ooh, that's some good. That's some
No,
good
no.
ASMR.
Sorry.
There There you go.
And do the thing where you have the weird like ear microphone that you lick.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen that? That is what is anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Nope.
What is that?
Ooh, that sounded full. You can split it in mine.
The sound of me in your ear.
Yeah, there's like
Oh, I thought you were about to do like NPR guy.
They start similar with like that breathy whisper.
yeah, I was like
Sounds like they just drank a bucket of cream before they
Live
started
on
talking.
NPR News.
because it's all phlegmy.
I'm Jack Spear.
But then ASMR
No one can
videos,
hear you.
instead of telling you the news, they just start pretend licking your ear.
No, they take the toothbrush and they brush the microphone all weird.
It'd be an awful twist to get from Linda Wertheimer.
Cheers, you guys. I hope you guys hate these as much as you're going to enjoy them. Salud. On to the first subject.
Sancha. Oh, that's not good.
Round one.
All right, you guys. Subject number 1. That Malort was terrible. We can all agree, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
Okay, well,
No, I
it's
didn't.
a good thing that it was
was a
just
lot.
one and done. Yeah, I need to stop slow down my pores. So that was a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, first subject. Shaughnessy's going to read it. Shaughnessy, what's the first subject?
AI. It might be I, but I think it's AI.
You fucking dick. That's my subject too. It's
Yeah,
AI.
Oh, so it could be I.
Yeah, it could be I.
Or is it more like a
No, it's just AI. It's
It
Alan.
doesn't have enough extra letters.
Yeah, it's Alan
Man,
Iverson. You
when
fucking
people were
racist.
talking about like ChatGPT, like you just did, like that would make the conversation way more interesting.
So AI.
algorithms.
I guess is what's this in reference
wait.
to? Like,
You guys know our podcast, right? We talk about this for 7 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Just a
well, I mean, Eric did the whole Iron Man 3 episode. That's
know.
linked right here.
yeah.
I'm
still
not
fucking-
actually gonna remember
Still
to do
fucking
that.
sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways, the AI could have written a better fucking Iron Man 3.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So like in reference to like, what do you mean AI? Like,
Just all
we're
of
talking
it.
about like generative learning or how like
All of
AI is like replacing artists kind of thing that happened this year.
Or Terminator 2 specifically.
Artificial
Yeah, Skynet.
intelligence. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it
So
is.
just well, I don't know. I think right now it's at a weird place because it's so open source and people are using it freely to create portraits and stuff.
And
But
gather
they're
more data.
The AI art is definitely like, because like ChatGPT, I just feel is just like an extension of stuff we already have, right? Like,
Yeah.
because for like the last 10 years, you
because
typed
we've
in,
had a chat bot since Instant Messenger, you know.
and you'd type anything into Google and it would already like auto give you the answer. It just does that a billion times now and makes an essay, right? Like
Yeah.
the thing that gets me is the art because like well, they're like, oh, you want this art, and then it just steals, like literally steals a bunch of art and then combines it together and going, here's original art.
Isn't
And
it? Yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
it funny how like they can steal our art, but then we cover a fucking song. They're like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I
stupid.
do think it is going to change, like, it's going to change the copyright game a lot. I mean, one of the things I like at least is that, like, and there's been some argument about this, but like Adobe's new generative stuff, and I can't say I'm not guilty of using AR because it's like on our Kickstarter right now. Now that is a placeholder; it is not going to be our final album artwork. I will always pay artists,
Yeah.
to make real art for us. But right now, like the image we got on our Kickstarter is an AI thing because our artist is in the middle of making the art piece, and I know it's going to be way better. You heard me, Melissa. It has to be way better.
No pressure.
No, that shit just sucks. I had a show a couple weeks ago at a place, and the guy's like, "Yeah, like look at these cans, like look really cool." I was like, "Yeah, it's cool." Like you knew immediately it was AI, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I fired this chick who she was charging me $600 a month, and like her fucking designs kind of sucked, and so I just did like, look, this cost me $30 a month to do it, and it ruined the entire show for me because I'm just like, man, like I understand that this looks easy for you, but people went to school for this shit." And like now you're just saying
It's
fuck
not
you.
that easy. Like people throw in AI art and they think it's like, oh, look how good this looks. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of generic though. That's what AI art is now.
That's my biggest fear with technology in general.
It's-
Is like, is it going to like decrease like the creative aspect and just
like,
kind of
it's all AI stuff right now, right? And like I read a really
secretive agent.
relevant
Yeah.
tweet.
Fuck that.
It was just like, wait a minute, we were supposed to make robots to replace like the dangerous and like menial jobs, and then we could all do art. But instead, they're like, oh, we've made technology. Let's get rid of all the art jobs.
would it be safe to say that art has actually pushed like society further on than most people give it credit for?
Yes and no. It really depends. Like, I mean, hentai, I wouldn't say push society forward, but
I think
you know,
it has.
it's still art. You know,
I mean, anime's big because of it.
I mean, there's that whole band that we did that didn't push society forward.
I mean, yeah, but not every fucking creative thing's going to do it, but it's still, you still need creatives to push for that.
But I do think that it is like it's how how sci-fi becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, right?
Yeah.
Sci-fi is art, but it becomes fact. I mean, how many gizmos and gadgets from like Star Trek, or even a little bit from Star Wars, mostly Star Trek.
Yeah, it's mostly Star Trek.
Have actually like
happened,
come to fruition because of that. And I think that's
like the whole prediction of like cell phones and like the internet and like that kind of stuff. Yeah,
I mean, Spaceballs had a lot that is relevant now.
And like art, like even no matter how small you make it, right? Everything in the grand scheme of things is a ripple effect. You can make like one art that maybe like you'll play down in downtown Greeley and like 2 people here, but the one person who heard it, like it does change something. It affects them in some way. And like their grandkids, like blows up a planet, and you're like, whoops, I shouldn't have wrote that song.
Yeah. It's a weird butterfly ripple effect.
Go there, I mean, and it does.
Aliens.
Like, I mean, even like Stubbies, I know that we've had an impact on a lot of people because
that they don't remember.
We got them drunk, they hooked up, and then they eventually got married and had kids. Like, like
we met on a Stubby Tuesday.
Isn't that like every single one of you guys do?
I mean,
yeah.
That's cool. No, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, like, y'all just...
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We didn't necessarily meet on a Stubby Tuesday, but we hung out and bonded over on Stubby Tuesdays.
That's true.
Yeah.
But, like, it's one of those things where
hand jobs and everything.
I think...
Not even for $1,000.
No.
Where I think the most important thing, because like it can feel a little bit overwhelming with all this AI stuff, but ultimately we were talking about this the other day at Siege Practice, like... the stuff that we're writing, a computer isn't going to write that. They might write something like it, but it's ours. It's ours expression.
I got really high the other day, and I started watching a documentary about January 6th. And I was just like, I would wonder what this would look like in an oil painting. Because you see like the French Revolution and like all these like dramatic like oil paintings.
Representations.
I literally, that's the only time I've used AI.
Guy taking a shit in the corner of the Capitol.
I would just like to know what that
like
French
impressionists.
But yeah, it's
and I actually like looked.
Rembrandt.
I went to some like random thing and it just like was not it. I was like, you know what, this is stupid.
I think it would be better if it was De Goya.
Yeah, that's fair. That's good. That's a good point. G's confused.
Yeah, I'm confused. This sounds like a.
He's only in like
Mexican
actual
product.
history, not art history. It's fine.
It's true. Yeah. Fuck art
Really?
history.
You don't know Goya?
Goya is a product from Mexico that makes beans in cans.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Don't they do garbanzo beans too?
Yeah. That's
Anyway, kind of dialing it back. So I actually just watched. So I guess I want your opinion as artists on this one.
It's fucking stupid.
So
it's stupid.
Cool. But what if, like, how AI steals art or whatever?
I think you're talking about Secret Invasion. Sorry.
Oh, no. But I just watched a video where this entire company hired an artist to design a bunch of art styles specifically to train the AI to generate art for this. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, so first of all, like the AI isn't trained. It's just they just called it training. It's just taking all those and jumbling like pieces of it. Like the
but
AI art things
they
are
hired an artist
machine.
to have like a specific art style
I know.
do. So
but like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, is that an appropriate loophole or is it still weird?
No, that's
because they hired an artist to do this.
Fucking artist.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Like it's like the whole.
Well, I mean, the artist was like, "Yeah, let's fucking do it." They just said, "Fuck around and find out."
Yeah, fuck that guy. Because honestly, like even like how like there was like the whole Marvel thing where they were like taking like copies and like images of like people to use like as extras later on. I'm like,
that's why the strike is happening.
The biggest thing about AI that I think that sucks is that it's gonna benefit the rich and the people that have like all these things, and not the people that are actually trying to make real art.
I mean, welcome to technology in the 21st century. I mean,
there you go.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying obviously there are things that have been helping, that have been helping the rest of us, but in terms of like how much can you capitalize on it for profit? Well, I mean, generally, right, those are the people that already have resources, right, that they can use to augment that.
I mean, I guess right now one of the nice things about like because right now like for like AI generated art, right, you see like Secret Invasion, its opening is doing that for like taking people's young faces and then reapplying them, like. Don't get me wrong, I liked the new indie movie, but like it just performed really poorly at the box office. Disney's just been tanking this year, and they're like everything's like really low. Like
do better.
We might see AI kind of take a different direction because of that.
Well, on that note, you want to touch that pink real quick?
Pink button.
Hey, there you go. And that is time.
Let us know what you guys think about AI. I think we all have kind of like
we're kind of a similar opinion that it's kind of thievery, but
Yeah, I mean, I think eventually you'll get to the right places. I think as long as creators, if we fight to be like, no, we need creative people to always be doing creative things.
I think it's
because
a
we understand humans more. Once it gets to the point that's like outside of that, like for medical things or like situations, I think it'll be good. But for right now, creatively, it's like the one thing that's impacting the most. And I
think we'll only be screwed if people accept that as the new like standard of art.
Yeah, and I think people were excited about it to be the new standard, and then it's just underperforming really, really badly.
Good.
I think they'll find the difference between what a machine
Arnold.
can make and what a person
The
can make.
T1000.
I mean, watch in 5 years, I'll be eating those words. As
Well, I mean, to be fair,
T1000, my robot overlords.
Yeah, to be fair, like AI is the worst it's ever going to be right now. It's only getting better every day.
I mean, Siri was pretty bad when she first started.
Yeah.
Well, until everything explodes. But yeah.
With that being said,
or melts or goes on
let's
fire.
move on to the next round.
It'll taste like Malort.
Or floods.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, AI should know how to make better liquors.
Moving on.
Round 2.
Eric, hey, what round is it, Shaughnessy?
2.
That's fucking right. So what the fuck is round 2, baby?
Why?
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
What's round 2? Sorry.
Stop it.
Why doesn't Chris have an iPhone like everyone else?
Oh,
That's Clark's question.
that is definitely that's definitely not my
because
question.
he's smart.
All right, hold on. Let's. Okay, so I am apparently
All right.
the only one that actually has knowledge of like good phones in this subject. So
No, you've been taken in like a chump nugget.
That's what I said.
by
I've been
a company
saying that
wants
since day
to
one.
Charge you like plus 50, 75, 100% for the same.
this is a terrible fucking
phone.
subject to pick when no one else besides myself has an
Yeah,
iPhone.
Google doesn't want.
Wait.
Might as well have been a poster that said, "Hey, gang up on G for."
Hold on.
being
Am
a corporate
I the
tool."
majority for once?
Yeah, I'm the minority.
Oh my
as
God.
always.
Okay, let's
That's why
do
you
it.
bring-
people.
That's why you bring Siege on.
There you go.
That's why you do it, son.
To bring down the Mexican. That's fine. No, it's cool. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Are you making
Okay.
it racial now?
Yeah, okay.
I have the card. Okay, this is my last defense.
It's like I'm backed into a corner.
Call me wetback one more time. It's like, well, I never called you one more.
I never said anything.
Because if okay, let's compare phones. If one of them was going to show up at the Save a Lot or the Family Dollar,
It'll be a Samsung.
It's gonna be one of ours, not one of your bougie ass phones.
Yeah.
Are you the whitest person here?
Apparently, I think he is. I think he's the richest one now.
I'm just asking questions.
The guy who looks a Macho Man Savage is asking me if I'm the whitest person here.
I mean, according to your phone, yes.
Man, I'm wearing a
Yeah.
fucking Mexico shirt. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, how white is G?
William is.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So
Skim milk on a frosty morning.
I honestly,
White.
okay, so full discretion, I don't give a shit. You can have whatever phone you want.
yeah. Unless it's me specifically.
No, yeah, but no. Okay, so here's my thing. We actually had this conversation this last episode.
We did.
Chris's phone fucking sucks. Like, it's not even just because it's Android. It just fucking sucks.
It's just old. It's
what
old now.
kind of phone is
It's a
it?
Motorola. Like,
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I loved mine. I mean,
I mean, this phone is a great phone, but now
it doesn't
it's
work.
updated itself.
I got a Pixel because
Pixel's fuck. I will say that. Pixel's fuck.
Yeah, I got it mostly just honestly to do
Same as
promo
shit, though.
stuff. Just
Like
to do
good
promo
camera stuff, yeah.
It just has a good camera
It's got that HDR for his little dick.
for anyone's little deal.
Sorry. It's the Malort talking, man.
But yeah, that was the main reason I got that one. Like, because I have an actual good camera, a Sony A6500, but like sometimes you got to shoot promo shit with the
Yeah.
Stop pointing towards your dick when you do that. Because you got to shoot some promo shit.
It's gonna shoot some dick.
Secret OnlyFans. Find it.
Dick. With my dick.
Onlyfans.com/Siege Perilous.
All right, Eric, you haven't said anything.
0 subscribers.
I mean, I like my Pixel. I also have a Pixel.
And it's free.
See, I like how we're not even talking about Android or like it's just Pixel. Pixel's, Google's got a good thing going on.
The main
Yeah.
thing is just like I do get it, like, because my wife has an iPhone and both my parents have an iPhone and my brother.
You guys
has
are
an
fucking
iPhone.
cool, man.
Well, it's rough because like when you're running with people who aren't like if I was,
Yeah, you guys ruined text message. It's still fucking worse.
it's whatever. Like,
I mean, with my
You guys.
It doesn't matter.
but
It's
with my
minor
phone, I
inconveniences.
can literally customize all of my settings. And I want to customize it now where it's the exact same backdrop as an iPhone, but I make G the blue or the green bubble. What bubble's the bad bubble? The green or blue one, I don't remember.
Green.
Yeah, so I'll just make you a green bubble and like fuck
always,
you.
That's always been my thing in the like like whether it's iOS versus Android
He's gonna be on your tail on this one.
or Mac OS versus Windows. Is
Yeah.
that, like, I've always been somebody because like I've been balls deep in computers since I was like 5.
That's a lot. That's a lot of porn.
Whatever.
Going back.
Where was that during the AI
Yeah, I was
discussion?
like, yeah, where was that during AI?
Yeah. So now you're not. Your validation for AI just went high up, but it was past that subject.
The main thing is that like yes, our like Android and Windows will both have issues slightly more often. However, they're solvable when you have an issue on your Apple device, whatever it is.
You have to buy a new one.
Yeah, you either have to buy a new one or it
What?
requires like there's no way to go in and fix it yourself. I mean, that's why Apple lost that the big right to repair case.
Yeah.
But like it's always been like that from the software side too.
I mean, like Pixel's only like a little bit better because like the last 2 times something has gone wrong in my
Are you
Android
speaking
phone.
against your own phone.
Yes, I'm saying
Hater.
I'm saying everyone sucks. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
the
that's a
whole
valid
thing is
point.
screwed.
I mean,
That's true.
So no,
like-
no phones are good. They just suck less.
I'm sure there's situations, right, where something happens in an Android or a Pixel or whatever, and you can either fix it yourself or you can bring it in to repair it. But both times, like, something seemingly has gone either a little to kind of a lot wrong, and I've gone into the shop, and they're just like, no, you got to get a new phone, bro. All right, here you go.
Their
It's like,
goal is the same for any type of fucking company,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, there's not one like cell phone company that's like, you know what, we're thinking about the users in the sense of like not spending money.
They need Tron. Tron fights for the users, Eric.
I mean, that's a point. That's a point.
You're right. We should. You know what? Let's call Ryan Reynolds.
Deal.
Mint Mobile should hire Tron.
Okay, but
There you go.
Mint
There you go.
Mobile's fucking
Wait,
stupid too, though.
Didn't he just sell Mint Mobile?
Yeah, for a shit ton of money. But it's also
I
stupid
think he
because it's
sold
like
it for like $1 billion.
it's-
who's going to hire Tron?
We'll figure it out. We'll
Rob,
work there.
Rob McAnally,
Sure.
John Stamos. John Stamos seems like a good guy.
But does he have a tech company?
Maybe Ashton Kutcher.
John, Mr. Stamos, if you're listening, just hit
That's
us
Senor
up.
Stamos, Senor.
Also,
Yeah.
why did you let them name your character on that Disney show Marvin Korn?
The fuck are you talking about, dude?
Oh, it's the show that he's been on called Big Shot, and me and my wife love it. It's kind of like Mighty Ducks, but it's girls basketball.
Yeah.
And his
yeah.
name is Marvin Korn, and it's a great show. Me and my wife call it the Marvin Korn Program.
You gonna watch our program?
I'm gonna become a porn star and call myself Marvin Korn.
Now you have to be Marvin.
Gay.
No, I was like masa. The fuck is corn in Spanish? I already forgot.
Elote.
No, well, that's not. That's an elote. Like,
That's corn. That's elote is corn.
is it?
Yes.
That feels wrong.
You feel wrong because I'm right. It's
Yeah, but your Spanish is like Mexican Spanish, so
it's
it's not
still
even right.
fucking Spanish, bro. I got a 4 on the AP exam without even going to one class.
Yeah, it's called cheating.
It's called knowing fucking Spanish. Just saying, man.
Sus.
My Spanish is good enough to pass the AP exam. That's the only college credit I probably have.
G, college credit recipient, kind of.
Yes, I'm still on probation at Ames. Shout out to Ames.
For being ESL.
SLE.
SLE.
So, yes, iPhones. Chris, you should just get an iPhone. Everything else you have is a fucking Mac.
Well, yeah, because of you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Not even on purpose. Like, I never, ever
I just
ran
mind
Mac
fucked him.
OS ever in my entire
I mind
life.
fucked him.
And then G, we're like, hey, you want to start a studio? He's like, yeah. And he starts buying all this Mac shit. And I'm like,
I just
well,
capitalize on the competition, man.
My film school made me do that when I was back at CU Film School. They made me do that so that we could use Final Cut. And then the year after I graduated, they moved to Avid, which you could do on either system.
Yeah.
I'd met up with he was one of the professors at the film school, and I'd met up with him the next year. He told me that. I was like, son of a bitch, because I wanted a good system that could handle HD footage and stuff, which at the time was a thing.
That 720 shit.
And
We're at fucking 8K now.
and it cost me three
many
grand
pixels.
to get a decent computer.
We're gonna run
where
out
I
of
could have built
case.
that for $1,200.
Yeah. Well, anyway, with that being said, you know what time it is, Eric.
Push the pink. Push the pink.
Hey, pink button time.
Let me know why I am right and these fucking guys are wrong.
Oh, is that how we're
Yes,
going to play
please
it?
express your devotion to big corporations.
Yes.
They deserve it. They worked really hard.
They did.
Yeah.
And they care about us so much
Oh, they do.
by giving us deals that you had to like do like a 36-month lease for, new phones and shit.
Fucking $5,000 phone. The fuck, dude.
I'm actually low-key want to get their VR headset. I really do want to get the VR
Why?
headset. So I can watch porn in my fucking ceiling, bro.
VRP.
You can do that with a $300 Oculus Quest.
No, but you can see your living room, so it's like a big ass TV, while you just see a big old booty in your face.
All right, we're moving on.
Moving on.
Round 3.
Oh, this is actually a pretty good one.
Okay.
This one makes sense. Before we get started on our third subject, thank
Oh,
you
we're
guys
just
again for
jumping in
coming
like that? Okay, okay.
Thank you guys for coming in. We're going to take a quick shot so we can progressively get more drunk.
Of
What
course,
do we
of course.
come into?
Make sure you guys donate $1,000. Shaughnessy and Eric will give you guys a hand job.
Scott's going to take mine.
For the good
Yeah.
of the band.
No, I
For the
said
good of
Shaughnessy
the
and Eric.
band,
Yeah,
Scott.
this is for the good of the band, I guess. Oh, fuck me. All right.
He's got the supple
That's
wrist.
$2,000.
Bet.
For Scott?
Wait,
Worth it.
am I fucking you or you fucking me?
You know what you said.
Okay, is it $3,000 for me to fuck
If you get enough people, it can just go in a circle and you'll be good to go.
No, I don't want.
It's called the Ouroboros.
Subject number three.
There's a pun in there somewhere.
No, everyone
Here's
shut the
what
fuck
you
up.
do.
Shut the fuck up.
You just turn off the
Subject
lights,
number
bucket
3.
of Crisco.
Shows that you can watch and not get sick of, like watch them over and over again.
Mine is Parks and Rec.
Okay,
I
sorry.
like how we just stopped that
yeah, I mean-
conversation dead in its tracks.
I had to stop. I just got to go for it.
The Ouroboros.
All right, so
Parks and Rec
There
is
it
good.
is. There's the pun.
I used to be able to do that. I feel like I get tired of shows after a while.
It for Parks and Rec, like season 1, it isn't bad, but it's definitely a hurdle
It's like season 1 of The Office.
to get over.
Yeah.
I never really got past that. Like The Office was kind of rough to get into for me.
So full disclosure, I have never watched The Office. I've
Yes.
never watched Parks and Rec. I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Chris
There's
doesn't like.
probably-
Chris
I don't
doesn't
like
like TV.
I don't
and
like TV
movies.
shows.
So here's the thing. You're
I love
missing
movies.
out
Chris
on
doesn't
one
like TVs
really
and
good
movies.
show, which is Parks and Rec.
Zing.
So Game of Thrones.
Got 'em.
Anybody who knew me 10 years, I loved Game of Thrones. But here's the thing: if you can't stick the landing,
It's
then
not.
the whole
Yeah.
thing, then the whole thing is pointless.
That's fair,
I would
that's fair.
never recommend Game of Thrones to
Someone who
anyone.
didn't watch it as it came out.
Yeah, like no.
Hey,
no
we're gonna get copyrighted.
Sorry, you're still talking about it. I was trying to go all the theme songs as much as I could.
Okay.
Talks about
Parks and Rec, go.
Bum 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 bum.
The Office, go.
Bum 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 bum.
Scrubs, go.
I'm now Superman. I'm now Superman.
I'm now Superman.
Oh man, Scrubs.
Community, go.
Rewatching that was so crazy because like
I love Scrubs.
the characters in that are the worst people in the world. They're so cruel to each other.
Narcissistic
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
like,
That was because that's doctors apparently. Like it was like super accurate.
Wait,
Yeah.
was the most wholesome person fucking Dr. Cox?
yes, actually. I mean, like, and he even isn't that much of a saint. Like, they try to be like, oh, he's the asshole with the heart of gold. But like, a lot of times he does do like really shitty things. But like, definitely not on the realms of like Elliot
It was-
Tucker.
And it was never to the patients. That was the crazy thing about it. Dr. Cox only did it to the people that were working with him.
Yeah.
The patients he
working.
cared about.
Wasn't he a head doctor? So it was working for him.
Yeah. that's
So
right,
I get you have to clarify the dynamic too.
Dr.
Because
Cox
he was
is an
in charge.
amazing character.
He was in charge of the residents, which kind of set up the whole season before
You watch Scrubs?
they became doctors.
Okay, cool, sorry.
I mean, I've seen.
Thanks.
Well,
So you
okay,
said-
I was gonna say I've seen all of it, but there was that.
Oh no,
weird
I stopped watching the last season.
Yeah, there was the weird final season that like.
I watched a thing on that. That was supposed to not be a Scrubs show, but because of the writers, or was it the writers?
I think it was a writer strike. Yeah, you're right.
like so they had to repurpose this. Like it was like a little bit of a spinoff, but they're like, oh shoot, we don't have enough. We need to kind of like fill stuff in, and we don't think the branding is going to work. So they're like, it's Scrubs season 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like the whole Dwight thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dwight was supposed to have his own show.
No, I remember that.
It's wild.
Yeah, like that was right around the time that he was also trying to like bust out like into movies, and he was like in a few comedy movies, and then like we don't see him that actor anymore.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't-
dude, that
He's got a
movie.
new show on like Nat Geo because he's a very anxious. He said he's a very anxious person, so they're doing like travel show with Rainn Wilson, the anxious guy.
That's funny.
Um,
yeah. But yeah, he
yeah, it's
did.
not for me,
He did
but I
that.
could
He
see
did that
that-
movie
I
where
could
he's
see
a
the
drummer, and that was a
Yep.
pretty good movie. I
Actually,
forgot what that one's called.
The Rockstar, I think is what it's
with
called.
Teddy Geiger.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it's Teddy
So-
Geiger anymore. I
all
think
right.
it's some.
So going back to
Yeah.
what we were, the whole subject is.
What's the subject?
The only one, honestly, the only probably like series I can watch. You guys are gonna fucking like make fun of me, but fuck
Oh,
you guys.
100%.
Band of Brothers. I can watch that over and over and over
Oh
again,
yeah, I
dude.
need a rewatch of that. So like Band of Brothers.
Wait, what? You're not making fun of me? Oh my
Do you
god!
not know what it is?
No, I know what it is.
Oh.
I've never watched it.
Dude, you
Yeah,
have
I've
to.
never watched it. I wouldn't say I never watched it. I haven't watched enough episodes.
It's so good.
So Band of Brothers,
because I never had Hobo.
Band
so.
of Brothers usually leads me into one other thing, which is only sort of tangentially related, but that is HBO's Rome.
yeah.
Which, like, John Milius wrote the script, and I love John Milius. His stuff is, like, this one isn't. Usually his stuff is amazing. Swords and Sorcery, Cheeseball.
Yeah.
Like, and actually, like, Rome, which I rewatched this summer because it's actually one of the songs on our,
Oh,
new
good plug.
Upcoming EP.
Good plug.
is,
yeah.
Nice.
called Across-
Yeah, good fucking plug, baby.
It's called Across the Rubicon. And while I definitely went more to the history, like it's certainly like HBO's Rome was really, really good, and it crawled so that Game of Thrones could walk until it took a massive
fair.
shit
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over everything.
Yeah,
Season-
I guess
season
It is,
7 and 8
like,
were awful.
you see the seeds of what the best parts of Game of Thrones became in Rome.
And Spartacus.
But Rome ended. It did the thing where it ended in a good spot where everybody except Augustus is dead.
Yeah. And I guess like it's I don't rewatch any TV shows. So I guess when I say I don't watch TV shows, that's kind of just a blanket statement because I don't rewatch anything. So like there's shows that I absolutely love that just got like canceled out of nowhere. Like I used to watch Farscape religiously.
I love Farscape.
Yeah.
Amazing show.
It's a good show.
I used to watch Stargate SG-1 religiously.
Also excellent.
But then
Stargate
it's like
Atlantis, also very
But,
good.
yeah.
Early Jason Momoa.
yeah, see, and I never
Whoa. All three of you guys.
I'll kill you.
But yeah,
All
so
three guys.
like I love Stargate, but then like I
Only
just
brown guy they like.
stopped catching it on TV, and this is like around the time of TiVo, and I just like missed episodes, so I just stopped watching it. Like King of the Hill is one of my favorite TV shows of all time,
I do watch Bob's Burgers a lot.
and I just don't watch it at all anymore. I could rewatch it, I just don't.
We
Well, there's
should.
going to be new episodes
Dude,
coming out.
yeah,
Granted,
we should.
The guy who played Dale Gribble passed away this week.
They recorded all his parts already.
Yeah.
Well, they said they had like a couple episodes worth of stuff.
Oh, what I read is like
I
they
heard
had
it
a
was all of it.
majority.
Yeah, I heard it was all of it.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
So
they
we'll
do,
see.
That's
Eric.
cool.
What are your thoughts here? I feel like you haven't said. I want to hear.
No,
Eric's
it's okay. No,
voluptuous voice.
For the most part, right? I agree with a lot of what you guys are saying. When it comes to me and on like a show, like I don't rewatch. I watch a lot of TV, but I don't like rewatch a lot of stuff because I'm like I could
See?
just watch something.
You know
new.
what's up.
Except for one show,
Ooh.
I rewatch Community a lot.
Hey, okay, that's
Yeah.
the one. Okay. I take back what I said earlier. I rewatch Community all the time.
Like, because like for a lot of shows, I like go back to rewatch them, and I'm like, oh well, I liked I liked the core episodes that are really good, and then like. I do have to watch the between episodes to like get there, but that's a time devotion to like get there again. And
I watched
also
the
know it's
paintball
coming.
episodes. Like,
But then like Community,
All those are great.
yeah.
Community, every episode is just snappy. It's great. It's contained. It's fun. Like even there's like everyone complains about season 4. There's still a handful of good episodes in season
Yeah, there is.
4.
There is.
I found that it was certainly the lesser of all the seasons.
Yes,
but it
well,
wasn't,
definitely.
But it wasn't like bad. It wasn't Game of Thrones season 8.
And then like
Yeah.
of course, right, I love me some Troy, but like even after he leaves, I feel that like him leaving and everyone like other people leaving, it just like it gave the show something that a lot of shows don't have. Season 5 and 6 are two of my favorite. I love when Paget Brewster comes as as Frankie. She is one of she's one of my favorite characters.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess we're almost out of time. If not, we are.
No, I was about to say touch the pink, but we can
So
hold on.
we'll leave it at this. What's the one show that you guys like? Maybe not rewatch, but the one show that you're just like ended like from beginning to end was actually a good ending.
Oh God, that's gonna take me a second.
And I'll take it.
Man,
It's got to be multiple seasons. It can't just be like one like
Dude,
limited
okay,
series.
yeah, dude, okay. I will
That was
always
just, like,
say
good all the way through.
Yeah,
I will always say my favorite TV show of all time is Firefly, but that was only one season.
But yeah, you get 12 episodes, and that was the thing is that 12 episodes and the movie was incredible.
Yeah,
Start to finish.
Mine's Breaking Bad.
that's fair.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
give
that's a
that.
good-
Breaking Bad
God
was
damn you,
so good
you fucking dick.
from beginning to end that like I've not watched Better Call Saul. I'm not saying it's bad.
We should.
And I haven't even watched the
Let's do it.
the movie on Netflix.
That movie's terrible.
Breaking Bad is just such a perfect like for everything's contained.
Yeah.
Everything. I don't want to go back because I'm just like everything is.
Even the lull of it, like when it was like we ran out of budget, was really good. So I agree with you. Actually, I'll take that.
Yeah,
The whole Fly episode was
I love The
fucking
Fly.
ridiculously stupid, but it was such a good episode.
But when you know why
for
they
no
did that,
reason,
especially when you know why
because
they
they
did
ran
that,
out of they ran out of money.
it's fucking phenomenal. I agree.
Yeah,
with
they called it.
That's
With
a good call.
it actually has a name.
The Fly episode. It's like the Fly.
No. The style. They call it
a bucket episode.
Yeah, bucket episode.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's a community episode. They're like, I guess we're doing a bucket episode because bottle. Thank you.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
oh
bottle,
my gosh.
yeah.
That's a dude.
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
literally has one
yeah.
set and that's it. Because they can't afford different days to record anywhere else.
Yeah, it's hard for me to pick because I got hurt a lot. I mean, I was a
so you
huge
have to have
Battlestar
one.
Galactica fan, and that ending hurt me. I was a huge Game of Thrones fan, and that ending hurt me.
There's got to be one that you're really cool with,
I mean,
though.
like I said, I watch Parks and Rec a lot. Once you get through season 1, it's pure gold.
It is.
Season 1 is rough. So if you're talking about like start to finish, but like Parks and Rec might be as close to that as you get for me.
Parks and Rec was actually pretty good. Yeah, the ending was good, but I would say Breaking Bad is definitely satisfying. Like
It's
they
more
just
of a serial
yeah.
anyway, which like, and they did nail, like everything was nailed from start to finish.
I guess my biggest thing was like with. I'll leave it with this because I know we have to move on to the final subject.
Yeah,
but
Eric needs to push the pin.
yeah. You can push the pin real quick, and then we'll do our
And
final
that's
thoughts.
time.
Pushed it way too hard.
Parks and Rec left a what if. Breaking Bad just kind of closed everything down. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But yeah,
it's fair.
Chris, what's
That's fair.
yours? I don't think you said yours.
I did. I said it was Firefly, but
Oh,
that was
gotcha.
only one season in a movie. So
Okay,
but they
what-
canceled it.
multiple seasons,
But that's what I'm
anyone?
saying. Like it deserved more than one season.
No, you're right. But
they just
but
fucking
it didn't,
canceled
though.
it.
Is there any one that you actually are like? Oh, this was a whole good thing.
I mean, not really, because it always started with 1-2 seasons that were good, and then it just turned to shit.
Except
where
for fucking
Firefly
Breaking
was
Bad
fucking perfect.
and
or
Parks
like
and Rec.
Buffy, which in my opinion, like seasons 1 through 3 are amazing, and season 7 was amazing.
Like Scrubs.
Yeah.
And then
If
4,
Scrubs
5,
would have
6,
ended when it should have ended, it would have
I
been
mean,
phenomenal.
I guess the longest running TV show I've watched besides The Simpsons is Doctor Who. And I still like Doctor Who.
Oh, Eric,
I don't-
Eric Smile is my favorite.
Yeah,
of that one.
I don't watch it religiously anymore, and I'm not even like caught up on new seasons. But I've watched the most Doctor Who out of any TV show.
Yeah, you can hear about all
Besides
of
The
my
Simpsons.
conflicted views on Doctor Who from the Stubby Shillelagh's album Critical Fail. I did an entire song about like how I love Doctor Who, but I hate Doctor Who.
That's
and,
fair.
like,
That's fair.
Well, anyways, let us know what you guys series you watch over and over again, but also let us know what series is probably the best from start to finish. Moving on to the final subject. Let's have some fun with this one. And guess
let's do
what? We still have DVD extras.
But
What was that, what?
God.
Round 4. Final round.
Hey guys, coming back for the final round.
All right, you guys. Final round tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying this wonderful episode with Shaughnessy McDaniels and Eric McDaniels.
Wait.
Oh, sorry, Fisher. Sorry, just wanted
Shaughnessy Fisher, Eric McDaniel.
That's
There
what
you
it
go,
is.
there you
yeah.
go.
Thank you.
They took
Siege
each-
Perilous. Please check
They took each other's names.
Peach Perilous.
Siege Perilous is the name of the band.
All right, and as always, on our final subject for our guest episodes, the guests get to pick the final topic. So collectively,
The fuck is it?
what the fuck is it?
A video game that you've lost yourself in.
And we go for 10 minutes instead of 7.
10 minutes. That's a hard one. That's 3 extra minutes.
Time.
I know, because like the last few, like we've gone like 10 minutes over.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's gonna be 15 now. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fine.
well, yeah. If you guys want to start, or you want us to go first for a vid, because you guys seem
Let's
like
get your opinions first, because once me and Eric start pinballing off each other, because we're probably going to talk about the same game.
they are. We already talked about it. Not to take away
Don't
the
make them
magic,
see behind the curtain.
but we'll go with G first.
Yeah, Mario Kart all the way. Yeah, no,
Ooh.
for
No, no,
sure.
no.
Yeah.
Man, that's a really good.
But no,
one.
I know what your game is because you're forcing me to play it. It's Red Dead 2.
It is Red Dead 2 right now, but it's
Yeah.
also I kind of want to get back into Spider-Man 2, like the Spider-Man 1, just to
Yeah,
get ready
yeah.
for the Spider-Man 2. The Spider-Man game is probably one of my favorite storylines that I've ever played.
This is one of the few open worlds that I played multiple times, like all the way through. Almost, I'm never 100% completionist,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's as close as I've ever
Yeah,
come.
yeah. It really forces you to, too.
And because moving around New York City in that game feels so natural that like collecting this stuff feels more fun than it does tedious, unlike
Sorry.
a lot of other games, Assassin's Creed.
Sorry to Kirk and Sally,
Oh,
by the
God,
way. I know you guys are going to
so
be
awful.
lost on this one. So shout out to Kirk and Sally because they listen to this podcast every week and they're just
Aw.
they're
Well,
not
they
video gamers.
listen to every episode. Just depends on when they listen to every episode.
Yeah, so sorry about this, you guys. This is video games. You're kind of fucked. So
Kirk and Sally, come over and play Baldur's Gate 3 with me and Eric.
it's okay. So what?
Comes out on
Okay, all
consoles.
right. So y'all been talking about Baldur's Gate 3. What the fuck is this?
It's D&D as a game.
Oh
It's
my
the
God.
ultimate
Yeah.
D&D game.
Do it. Okay, I don't know what that is either. So I mean, we played it once.
Dungeons and Dragons. Excuse me.
Yeah, go for it, Eric.
Excuse
Do it. You got to do it.
It's just, your classic tabletop game. You throw a D20 around. You're like a wizard. And,
You got to do it with that voice though.
oh, you see the entire time
Yes.
just talk like this. Okay, so Gary Gygax went and created just a fascinating tabletop RPG, or as we call it, TCRPG.
Keep on going, bro.
Oh god damn it! Okay,
It's now been converted into a C RPG, and the C stands for computer.
thank you, Mr. McDaniel.
Yeah. So
Always here to help.
yeah, I have not played Baldur's Gate 3 yet, but I want to.
It's really incredible. The thing that like me and Eric were talking about and my kind of thing on it is, for one, the first two games are incredible, and they were instrumental in like developing my nerdiness into what has become Siege Perilous, a band where we play heavy metal and sing about dragons. And
Nice
shit.
plug.
But it's all connected. It's not even a plug. It's the fabric of my super
Sorry, good.
nerdy being. It just
Yeah,
is
that's
what it is. But the thing that I really love about this game, and the thing that all of the previous Baldur's Gate games did so well, is this freedom of choice. And it goes beyond, like, I think a lot of other open world games are like, well, you can ride around and you can find stuff and you can decide to kill it or not. But Baldur's Gate 3, one of the things that I found the most like interesting and that I've forgotten is such an important part of a good RPG.
Yeah.
is just the plethora of where is G going?
Doesn't hold on. Yeah, just
the
keep.
plethora of possible solutions.
G just disappeared because you can't see it on camera.
Yes, the plethora of possible solutions to any given like part of the story, and I think that's the thing that's super cool. It's not oh, do you shoot him in the face or not shoot him in the face?
Yeah.
Those are two of the options.
Yeah.
But there's like 5 or 6.
Well, yeah. So I mean, like, kind of on the same note, like, I like fantasy games, but I much prefer like sci-fi games. So in that same vein, I am more of a Fallout person. You know. So I love the whole post-apocalyptic scenario, all that kind of stuff. And kind of on the topic, like, I played Fallout 3 probably for almost 300 hours.
Oh, yeah, I love Fallout.
literally until my disc broke. And Fallout 4, I had to do a digital download of because I also broke my disc for how much I've played it.
Yeah, I really love those games too. Also, on the subject of Fallout 4, have you watched the Twisted Metal show?
I have not because I don't have the cock.
It's if I feel like I played Twisted Metal when it came out, but like
I
it
love
feels more
Twisted-
almost like not that it doesn't feel like the video game, but like the early video game was not like super well developed in terms of like setting and story.
Yeah.
It feels almost like it almost feels like Fallout.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's really really great.
Do you guys remember? So I guess like just devolving on random video games in the same idea, but
Yeah.
like I played Road Rash for fucking days.
I don't know if I played Road Rash.
So basically, it was a motorcycle racing game.
Awesome.
In the vein of you're racing, but you fuck up every other racer that you're playing. So like they come up next to you, you have a fucking chain and you start whipping the guy next to you, or you have a crowbar and you stick it in his front tire.
One of the first games I had like that was called Mega Race, and it was the guy that did Max Headroom. Do you remember Max
I do remember
Headroom?
Max Headroom. Yeah.
He did, and it was called Mega Race. And the thing you always had to remember though is you only had you had a very limited number of bullets.
Okay.
But you could shoot them at your enemies as you were racing through. And it was, this was on Windows for work groups. Windows 95
Yeah.
was a glint in Bill Gates' eye.
Yeah.
It probably would run on MS-DOS.
That's fair.
And but like that was one of those games that like really was one of the things that initially like really hooked me, and like just all the sorts of like crazy cool sci-fi bullshit you could get up to in games, especially because like the graphics for the time,
Yeah, right.
it was like Rebel Assault. It was like it felt very real for the time.
Well, one of the racing games I lost myself in when I was a youngster was Diddy Kong Racing.
Classic.
And so what I find crazy about Diddy Kong Racing is like everyone loves it and everyone will like bring it up. No one's tried to like replicate it. No one's like recreated Diddy Kong Racing.
Can they replicate it with P Diddy as like the Kong?
Yes, but no. So,
P Diddy Kong, who know do it better.
But
Every
see, like
time
Diddy,
you pass someone, he's all.
But I still have Diddy
Bad
Kong
boy.
Racing for my 64. But what really fucked up Diddy Kong Racing was that they came out with Diddy Kong Racing and then Mario Kart 64 relatively next to each other.
It's true that like it was weird that like Nintendo kind of cannibalized themselves like that because they were both like primarily Nintendo franchise, because like normally Nintendo tries to not step on its own feet.
Yeah, it definitely stepped on its own feet there, but also like Rare was just being a dick about their properties too.
Oh yeah,
So that was the weird time where Rare is like, no, this is our game.
and like Rare.
So
I mean,
then
like, except
Nintendo
for
was like,
maybe
fuck you.
Except for like maybe Sea of Thieves. Ever since Rare left Nintendo, it's just been downhill.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves is fun. I've only played it a handful of times, but the concept's fun for me.
It is. I really wish. So while we're on the subject of video games that we love, like, man,
That was the subject.
It was the subject.
Yeah.
how has Ubisoft not actually followed up on Black Flag with an actual fucking game? I'm looking at you, Skull and Crossbones. It never manifested, but even if it did, it wasn't the game people wanted because it didn't have boarding action. It was just shooting each other with cannons, which is only half of the experience, and it's not the best. It's an important half, but it's not the best half of the experience.
Could you not board?
In the new unreleased Skull and Crossbones,
I thought you
cannot
could board.
And there was a point you could, but it's been changed into like I think just like a multiplayer experience. It's a tragedy. Shaughnessy, I agree with you. And
She
like
is so lost.
But like the thing is, right?
It's a
Kirk and
pirate.
Sally,
It's a
Shaughnessy,
pirate
I'm
game.
sorry for everything I
there's
said.
two types of people in this world. There's people who like pirates and there's people who like ninjas, and everyone making game right now are a bunch of it's like ninjas. That's what they are.
Oh, you're going with the N word? Okay.
Unless they're gonna
Oh my
add
goodness, no!
Teenage Mutant
Don't
and
you can't
Turtles to
do that to me. I would
Hard
never
A?
do that.
You use the hard A. That's all I'm saying.
Also, THQ Nordic is planning on killing me because they're doing a Ninja Turtles Last Ronin game.
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw
super excited for
that.
that.
I saw that.
But also amazing Ninja Turtles
Well-
storyline where Michelangelo.
Don't ruin it. Shut up.
Well, he's the last
Shut up,
remaining.
shut up,
Ninja
shut
Turtle.
up.
Actually-
I'm not telling you how it ends, but that's how it starts.
Well, yeah,
Shut
it
up.
starts by ripping
Shut
your
up.
heart out.
Yeah, no. So it's actually
I'm
the
pretty sure I didn't want to know who the turtle was until the very end of it.
So
Dick.
firstly,
Shut up, Chris.
we
Don't
talked
talk
about this
it.
last episode
No, we didn't. Shut
in
up.
DVD extras,
No, we didn't.
and also
I was excited.
Michelangelo is released to be the last Ninja Turtle at the first volume or the first issue of the
Yeah,
entire
bitch, I don't know
volume.
this shit. Shut up.
You fucking told me.
I mean, obviously, right? Like,
It's supposed to be built up as Raphael, and that's what everyone's like. Oh, it's Raphael. He's so
that's-
angry.
I hope they
that's what
fucking
makes
change it. It's fucking-
Rick Twist.
That's the
Raphael dies of a
Shyamalan.
heart
They changed
attack
it
in
to
his
Master
early
Splinter.
adulthood.
Because he like did the self asphyxiation.
No, I was saying that he's like it's just an asshole.
What was that?
Because he did
Yeah,
the
never
self
mind.
asphyxiation.
Yeah, like Leonardo just takes on too much and just like gets owned by somebody, and like Donatello,
Thank you, guys. No, it's cool. Just
Or is Donatello
it's fine.
he's the nerd.
autoerotic?
Spoiler alert, bitch.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen the new movie?
but no, I well.
Really good.
Well,
really good.
well, with that being said, I hope
scooching that way, but
I hope they
it's a little
switch it up
closer.
from the comic book. I hope they switch it up from the comic book. That's all I'm saying. Because it's everybody. That comic
And the
book came
last
out.
Ronin is Splinter.
That comic book came out a few years ago, so everybody
wearing a
kind of
turtle
already
shell?
knows. So I hope they switch it up and don't reveal it till the end.
It's fucking Rocksteady for some random
And
reason.
that'd be fun though. I'm looking at you.
Cool.
If whoever's developing the game.
Oh, okay.
THQ Nordic.
Yeah, so I'm looking at you. So your choices that you make into the game depends on which turtle you are, who reveals as the last Ronin at the end of the game. I think that'd be fun.
What if
I
it's
think
like
that'd be fun.
the fifth turtle that no one knows about?
the
Venus?
yeah, it was like the
Yes.
girl that they met in feudal Japan for some reason.
Yeah,
That was
one.
TMNT3, I believe.
Sailor?
No, you're
No, this
mixing
is like
two
an animated
things.
Am I?
series.
TMNT3 is where they go to feudal Japan, but what you're thinking of is TMNT: The Next Mutation.
Yeah,
okay, that's
which is
it.
the Power Rangers-esque live-action TMNT series that came out in, I believe, like 94, 95.
There was a
No,
girl
it was like
turtle.
98. It was like
There
98,
was,
yeah.
and it was Venus,
And it was like
didn't work.
It was like a light blue.
yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah.
you couldn't make it work. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that they didn't.
It didn't
That's
work
all
at
I'm
the
saying.
I would be
Yeah,
so
yeah.
happy if it was
That's my
that,
hot
just to
take.
piss everyone off. I want to make a video game where it pisses everyone off. That would be really. I'd be happy with that.
Okay,
Then go work for
Make a video
Blizzard.
game where everybody hates it and nobody has a
No,
good
no,
time.
no. It's
it
like
happens a lot. Like, just it's really easy to do.
no. I'm saying more like purposefully, just being like,
Yeah,
like,
man.
like Spider-Man 2 is like, oh, it's all cool, but then Venom like comes out
Have you
here
never
and just
heard of
dies
getting
right
over
away.
it?
Yeah, that's most Spider-Man games. So many Spider-Man games people just absolutely hate.
Superman
I've
64.
loved every single one of the Spider-Mans, man. They're fucking fun.
Have you
Anyway.
played every Spider-Man game?
I mean, I remember the ones from like PS2 and shit. Those were really fun.
The Spider-Man 2 game was
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
Spider-Man 2 is one of the best video games ever. You could like you swing around like you do in the new game,
You know,
and
okay.
then you could also rescue little kids' balloons.
So I'll put it like this. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that
oh
shit.
no, by balloon!
I'll put it like this. It's like I really love the fact that Red Dead ended the way it did, and then moved on to the epilogue. That was like I hated it, and I was
I haven't got
pissed,
that far yet.
and I just loved it. That's why
Which
I
one?
ruin
One or
anything.
two? Because they do this.
Two.
Yeah, similar.
Two, yeah, similar thing, right? But yeah, like what the way they ended it, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? This is fucking bullshit. I was so happy about that.
Yeah,
Well, with that being said, it's pink time.
big time.
I feel like I just said nothing. Sorry, I had to go for a beer run, and I don't want to get in. Chauncey's
No,
going on
you
a rant.
disappeared.
Oh,
I'll,
yeah,
I'll
no.
make a poof. I'll find a poof to
Poof
do.
it up.
And then you got to do a
Kirk and Sally, let us know what your favorite video game you like to play. Sally, have you ever played Angry Birds? That's a good question.
Bejeweled.
Flappy Bird.
Yeah, what are the games that you think Sally has played on her smartphone? Words with Friends.
GTA 3.
Farmville.
Because
Farmville.
I'm just imagining Sally just going really ham,
Dude,
beating
oh my God.
prostitutes with a baseball bat.
Here's-
I can
Sally.
imagine Sally
But, like,
just being
only
like,
Sally.
"Oh
only
man,
on the PS2
Oh my
version.
god!
Yeah,
No, no, no!
PS2, PS2.
I want Sally.
Classic.
Once GTA 6 comes out, Sally's gonna play it, and we're gonna record that shit, and it's gonna be fucking amazing,
That's great.
we're gonna get
content.
fined
That
by
is
the
great
Fine
content.
Brothers."
huh?
It's never mind. I'll explain the joke later.
No, I just didn't. I didn't hear what you said.
No, I said we're gonna get fined by the Fine Brothers
Oh, stupid!
Ah.
I don't get it
because they.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
explain it
yeah.
later.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
but yeah, Sally, if
I'm-
you're
I'm
down,
following you.
Thanks,
we
thanks.
should do. Oh my god, Sally, can we make this a new podcast where Sally plays video games?
This isn't really a podcast.
You
We're
wanna
just
play
having a
Baldur's Gate
conversation with
3
Sally.
me and Eric.
Like
Yeah.
we progressively. Okay, so we start Sally off with like Tetris, just to skip like it's like the yeah, and then go to like Super Mario Bros, and then just like progressively get into like Red Dead Redemption, get into like Red Dead Redemption 2.
To GTA 6.
Yeah, dude.
You know the way you introduce like a kid to video games,
Sally.
Tetris and Super Mario Bros. And GTA.
We just give her the little brother controller,
Yes.
and she's not actually playing. No, we won't do that. We won't do that.
Okay.
That's disingenuous.
I think Sally can play
Don't you
GTA
give
5.
Sally a Mad Catz controller.
Sally can play GTA 5.
Bullshit
You guys think she
controller.
can play GTA 5?
Yeah.
Dude, we should get Sally to play GTA 5.
All right.
She wouldn't do it, but it'd be so awesome. And Kirk would just enjoy the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, thanks everybody for tuning into this very special episode.
Make sure you guys check out
Very
Siege Perilous and also their
Siege
Kickstarter.
Perilous.
Yeah,
on
you
the
wanna-
link above and below. One last plug if you guys could.
It's going in the description.
But yeah, but plug it.
Yeah, come and check out. We've got 4 awesome tracks we're doing on our new EP creations.
Not yet
called-
because they haven't actually gotten the fucking
we're
Kickstarter. So
gonna.
donate. No, I'm
donate
sure-
so
I'm
they can
sure-
do it.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not gonna happen if you don't donate. So fucking donate. Don't be
Yeah,
a bitch.
donate. I feel like a telethon now.
Please
Pick up
call
those.
now.
Yeah, pick up those phones.
Look at this sad Eric. Only you can help this.
Hello?
airway.
In the arms of an angel.
Far away.
Yeah. See, he's taking phone calls right now.
Yeah. No,
Ladies
for
and
sure.
gentlemen,
Yeah.
please donate to the Kickstarter
no. Yeah,
at
we can do that.
kickstarter.com/
Yeah, $5. That's not
Search
enough.
for Creations Call or come and find us on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how
Siege
Kickstarter
Perilous.
works.
Siege Perilous.
You gonna donate 1,000 Rubens?
That's
like
a lot
the-
of sandwiches.
That's yeah, okay. No, yeah, for sure. Let me pass you to my my treasurer here real quick. Here you go.
That's one hand job. Thank you.
Ask for the credit card. They hung up. Sorry.
All right. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Friday for DVD extras.
See you guys in a bit, bitches. Bye.
Also, there's more than one soundboard too, so I just didn't want to overrun you.